Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm just going to do like an update of what products I've been using recently. So if you've been watching any of my videos from unboxing advent calendars to my hauls and Christmas, what I got for Christmas, and the makeup I was wearing in those videos, and I just want to do a demonstration of what I've been using. So to start off, what I've been using is the Amy Connolly foundation and her Beauty Base primer, and I've actually been mixing these two together, most because even though this foundation is mattifying and I like a mattifying foundation, I actually find it way too drying on my skin, which is weird because I love all the other matte foundations I have. I don't know what it is about this one, but it's just very dry, and I find it very dry and it's very hard to blend. But I found the technique is mix the foundation with the primer. Just gonna mix this up. Mix the foundation with the primer, and then I find these two work really well then. So I don't really bother priming my skin, especially when I'm mixing in the primer with the foundation. So I'm just going to get my brushes here, and I'm going to start with a foundation brush. This is my foundation brush. I have no idea. It's Complexion 304 and I don't know what brand. Oh, Kala. There it is. I like this brush for when I do my foundation. So put about 2 pumps on the back of my hand like that, like so, and then give the primer a good shake up, and I just put a dab of it on the back of my hand with the foundation, and then I just mix them in together. And that's it. And then I just apply it. If you can see it in the camera, it's spreading really easily, and it's the primer mixed into it is what makes it blend so easily. Whereas when I was using it before, if you saw my first video where I did Amy Connolly's foundation, I didn't like it because it was so drying and hard to blend. And this is the technique I found that works for it. And again, her primer is like a dewy primer, so it gives you like a glowy effect. It depends on how glowy you want it, whereas like I did like 2 pumps of foundation, about 1 pump of the primer. So if you want it more glowy, you can just add more in. So also I will add, this is an expensive foundation, it's like 27 euro or something. There's cheaper. So for concealer, I am going to use the Makeup Revolution or Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour, and this is the packaging, if you're wondering. And I wear a C5. Don't know if that's going to focus. Yeah, no. So I'm just going to apply the concealer. So I'm just going to get my concealer brush. Actually, I need a bit more than what I put on. So just a little bit more down here. Okay. So now I'm just going to tap that in. And you can see on the camera already the difference between this side and this side. Like, look at the difference. All my redness is completely gone on this side compared to this side. Okay, now that I'm finished blending that in, I think I'm going to put a little bit on my nose because I just think the foundation doesn't stick to my nose very well. So I'm just going to just tap that in. Just to give it a little bit more coverage. And that made a big difference. So now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back over with my foundation brush just to blend it in a bit. Yeah, that's blending a bit better now because as you can see, you can kind of see a harsh line of where the concealer was put on. Whereas over here now, when I went over with the foundation brush, it made a big difference where it just looks more blended. Okay, so now the next step is I'm going to set everything. So now this is the oh, here we go. This is the Makeup Revolution Bake and Blush, and it's in the shade Translucent. So this is what it looks like. Most of these products I've done other videos on if you want to check them out. But I just wanted to do a little update on what products I've been using. Over Christmas, when I was posting photos of going out for dinner, etc., I've had people ask me what was I wearing. So I thought I'd just do a little update on what I've been wearing. Again, most of what I've been wearing is what's in my collection. I haven't bought anything new. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with powder. And now after powder, So now I'll do eyeshadow first, and the only eyeshadow I've been wearing has been the new Luna by Lisa Jordan Quad eyeshadow. I am going to do a video on this in the future where I'm going to compare it to the Sosu X Terry McAvoy palette that they came out with, because to me they look the exact same. The only difference is the Luna by Lisa Jordan, the pink shade in hers is a shimmery metallic colour, and the one in the Sosu is a matte shade. So that's the only difference really. But I'm going to do a video on that because I'm quite interested to see it, because I think they are very, very similar. So I'm going to just apply this. I'm just going to get a big fluffy brush, and this is the Spectrum B06. So I'm just dipping in to the brown matte shade, and I'm just going to put this all over the crease. It blends so easily, and it's so easy to apply, and it just blends so easily, and the colour payoff is really pigmented. So that's all I do, just to get that. And then the next part that I'm going to do is just dip into the gold metallic-y shade. Even though I call this like a metallic-y shade, it's more like a shimmer, but it's like a wet shimmer. Again, it applies so easily, applies like butter. That's all I'm going to do today. The other thing that I want to do, actually, sorry, I'm just going to open the palette back up and dip into the white shimmer in the palette and just put it on here. And that's it. So that's the only eyeshadow palette I've been using at the moment. Now, the next thing that I want to do is actually, I'm just going to finish the eyes first, and then to show you the eyes, all I've been using is the Luna by Lisa Jordan Mascara Dramatic Lash Mascara. So I'm just going to apply this. So that's all I'm going to do. That's it for eyes. And then for face, two things about the face. The face products that I've been using have either been anything from Luna by Lisa Jordan. I got her first collection that she came out with, the Vault collection, in 2019, at Christmas just before 2019, and then she came out there with the next collection this year in 2020. I bought both collections, so it could be either one of those collections, or recently enough, again in most of my videos, I've been wearing the Amy Connolly palette, the face palette. What are these called? It's called the custom edition. I don't know, were these called the quad palette or something? I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, this palette, using that as well. Again, when you run out of anything in these palettes, you can take them out and replace them. Her new palettes that she came out with recently, I don't think they do that. Also, her new palettes that she came out with, I don't understand them, in that they're like a big square. So like, if you ask me, I think this is easier to carry around than a big square block thingy, because she called them the blocks. It just didn't make any sense to me, because I don't think they are refillable either, where you can take them out and reuse the palette. It just didn't make any sense to me. I'm going to go ahead and start putting on my blush and highlight again. Just taking the blush from this in the Amy Connolly palette. What I said before about this palette is that they're nice products, but I don't know, I think it's coming up in the camera anyway, that the blush, it has like highlight in it, and I hate blush with highlight because I have texture on my face where I have like little pimples and all that, and when you have highlight in your blush, it emphasizes any texture that are on your cheeks. I'm just putting on highlight right now. So the last thing now I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply bronzer. Again, just taking the bronzer out of this. I think I've used up a lot of the bronzer in this actually, which I'm quite happy to say. After bronzer, I wouldn't rebuy this palette again anyway, is mostly what I'm trying to say. Just shimmer and blush I don't like. This bronzer, it's okay, it's not great. It's showing up right now, but there's other days where I can't get it to show up at all. That's what I do, just a quick bronze around. And that's it. I mean, that's all I do. And then you're ready to go for a video. And then just, this is the Amy Connolly Lip Duo. And it's in the shade Blush Blend. It's a very pinky nude shade, so it's a perfect everyday shade. See, it's a perfect nudie pink shade. Perfect for just everyday use. And now I'm just going to go in with the lipstick. There we go. Perfect pinky nude everyday shade. That's pretty much everything. The only thing then is setting spray. Setting spray, I literally use just anything really. So for setting spray, I use anything from Maybelline Superstay 24-hour setting spray. I use a lot of the MAC Fix Plus setting spray. I bought this one in a dupes video that I have coming up soon. It's a Lakura makeup setting spray. It's from Ali's. I don't know what it's meant to be a dupe for, but when I did the video on this, I felt like as if it was very like meant to be a dupe for Tatcha. I don't know if that's true, but it's just what it reminds me of. So mostly just MAC, Maybelline, and this. I also say this smells amazing. You can tell there's a perfume in it. But a lot of people don't like perfume in their cosmetics or in their makeup because it might affect their skin. But yeah, Maybelline, good setting spray. Yeah. I haven't tried a setting spray from Catrice yet. If you would like to see a Catrice video, let me know. I've also been thinking about doing like a full face of like Irish brands where like I'd include Luna, Amy Connolly. I want to get some of Pip O'Connor's makeup, like Up Cosmetics it's called. I'm pretty sure there's other Irish brands like Isadora or something like that. I've seen that in a few pharmacies. I think that's an Irish brand, Isadora. But yeah, if there's any Irish brands out there that any of you like me to try, let me know. I'm just gonna put this on. And that's it. And that is my full face of makeup. It's fairly easy, fairly straightforward. Okay, this video took like 20 minutes, but if I was on a normal, everyday kind of thing, it would only take me about 10 minutes, usually 10-15 minutes. I mean, it's a really basic, just throw it on, lash it on. It's not, I mean, I don't wear any lashes. I never wear lashes. That would be a bit complicated and a bit time consuming as well. I'm just wearing a hairband as well because I wanted to keep my hair off my face while it was drying. If you watched my recent video, I unboxed this hairband in the glossy box advent calendar. That's what it is, and it's very simple and straightforward and something I did not have, but it's coming very useful. Okay, that is my everyday makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, if you'd like to see a video from me using Irish owned makeup brands, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Guys, if you share it on your Facebook page and tell your friends to watch it, it'll be a really big help to me and to boost my YouTube channel a bit. Thanks guys.